I would like to thank the great man, Mr. Fraser Goodman, the band leader for this evening. Put your hands together. We will introduce the band tonight. I thank you, Ian, for having us. We thank the staff for having this in our lovely venue here. Thank you very much. So as the great Harlem Stride piano player, Mr. Fatswell, used to say, grab your pig's feet, your brown and the gin, and let's get on with the show. Thank you very much. Boys, give us a G, blues.
You sit around and wonder why you should be quiet, got some consolation. Put you in my life. See, I don't worry about a thing, 'cause nothing's gonna turn out right. I said I don't worry about a thing, 'cause nothing's gonna turn out right. I said I don't worry about a thing, 'cause nothing's gonna turn out right.
That's a song by the great white piano player, one of the best white men to play the blues, Mr. Moose Ellis.
And then taken by the very talented Vince Jones after that. So I hope I can just do a little bit of justice. So again, thank you all for supporting live music. It's been a tough few years through COVID for both restaurants and music. So to bring it back to you, we really appreciate it. So give yourselves a round of applause for turning up, getting yourself out on a Thursday night and supporting what makes you feel good to get up in the morning. If we don't have live music, we don't have anything. We're going to sing you a little song that was written in 1929, it was, and then taken again in 1948. My favourite version of this is Julie London, but Peggy Lee, Ella Fitzgerald, all the greats have done it. So we're going to take you back to a little sultry corner, having a little cigarette and working hard. Well, thank you. I have many addictions, but that is my main one. I cannot get out of bed without my coffee in the morning. And that's exactly how I feel.
The next song we're about to play was written by the Empress of the Blues, born in 1929. She was born in 1894. This song was written in 1929. She was the biggest recording star in the 20s and 30s. Her music exuded sex. She was fearsome. She was one of the greatest singers ever, and that's Miss Billie Holiday. This little song is a song about sex and the seedy side of life. It is called Wild About That Thing. Did I say Billie Holiday? It's Bessie Smith.
It's Bessie Smith,
The Queen of the Blues.
What Bessie says is, what she said is, I don't need no drummer. I set the tempo. That's what she said. And she's the Empress. Now, this song is a little cheeky, because it is Bessie Smith, and she got cheeky. So the thing is, if I say wild about that thing, you can say, I'm wasn't me, it was her. She wrote the song. I just, tell the story.
Well, there you go. Put your hands together for this fantastic band. Our next song, folks, was recorded in 1936, a song called Weed Smoker's Dream, and it was written from the perspective of a woman telling her husband,
"Get out of here! Get me some money too, you lazy, lazy, lazy bum."
Lazy bum. Peggy Lee in 1943 adapted the song called Why Don't You Do Right. Now, we've done that many, many times, but tonight, for the first time, we're going to play the original. This is Weed Smoker's Dream.
And just so you understand this song, the bass player, who was the husband, wrote this song called Weed Smoker's Dream. The wife sold it, turned it around to Why Don't You Do Right, and sold the rights to Peggy Lee. And some of you would have heard that in Jessica Rabbit's song, but it was sold before that, obviously. I love the story behind it, just personally. That's all I'm saying.
how they wrote him in 1936.
So now you can understand why Peggy Lee turned it into Why Don't You Do Right.
I could do with one of those right about now. Right, syntax. It's legal.
You're talking about million, didn't you? $1 million?
First written in the 1920s by the great Bessie Smith, and then adapted in 1967 by Nina Simone. This is a song that breathes of the hurt of drug addiction. So often in the jazz scene, Louis Armstrong, Ray Charles, Chet Baker, they had drug addictions. And the hurt of wanting that needle was a significant thing in the scene, and it did shape a lot of the music. So this is Nina Simone's song called I Want a Little Sugar in My Bowl.
But when Bessie Smith wrote it, she said, I want a little sugar in my bowl. I want a little hot dog down in my roll. She obviously liked hot dog food. Some sugar in my bowl. I want a little steam on my clothes. Maybe I'll fix it some gold. What's the matter, Daddy? Come on, save my soul. I want some sugar in my bowl. Oh, we all need some sweetness of different styles.
Thank you very much. This next song is called Comes Love.
one of my favourite singers, Miss Billie Holiday. Has anyone seen the movie of Miss Billie Holiday? It was a great movie, yes. One person and myself and you. Yes, it was great. Beautiful. Fantastic portrayal. So, Matthew will tell us a little story about this song.
Well, funny enough,
or about Billie Holiday.
Billie's vocal style had a unique way of manipulating phrasing and tempo. She worked with the big band leaders, Count Basie and Artie Shaw. In the 1930s, she was the first black woman to travel to the down south, Louisiana and all those areas, with a white band. The racism and abuse that she faced was absolutely horrible. But in the face of even the Ku Klux Klan, Billie Holiday stood strong and she stood tall. She was absolutely fearless in her music and in her convictions. But however, this is a song about love. This is called Comes Love.
You can quarantine a room. Comes a mousy. You can get it with a broom. Comes love. Nothing can be done.
concludes the first part of our set. We're going to have a little break. Please go to the bar, have a drink, enjoy yourself, get to know your friends, and we'll be back in about 15-20 minutes. Thank you so much.
A married song, some call it a divorce song. Some just call it getting on with life. But it's a little song called Making Whoopee. Another bride, another groom, another sunny honeymoon, another season, another reason for making a lot of shoes, a lot of rides. The groom is nervous and he answers twice. It's so killing. It's just so willing for making lovely. Picture a little loveliness down where the rose is clean. Oh, it's so beautiful. Picture that same sweet loveliness. Oh, what a year can bring. Well, now he's washing dishes and they do clothes. So ambitious, he even sows. Let's not forget boys, that's what you get for making what happens next. Another year, or maybe less. What's this I hear? Can't you guess? Well, she feels neglected. Now he's suspected of making whoopee. She sits alone almost every night. He doesn't phone, he doesn't write. He said he's busy and she said, really? Is he? Or is he making whoopee? Now this is my favorite bit. He doesn't make much money, only 5,000 per. And some judge thinks it's funny that he should pay 6 to her. He said, now judge, suppose I fail. The judge said, Raj, go right into jail. You better keep her, 'cause it's so much goddamn cheaper than making whoopee. I said you better keep her, it's so much cheaper than making whoopee. You better keep her, it's so much cheaper. You're damn right, dog. Than making robbery. Some of you know what I'm talking about out there. Obviously he thought it was cheaper just to keep me, but really it's not. He pays the price every single day.
This is
song by Willie Dixon, written in 1955, when the blues moved from New Orleans to Chicago. The one that stood tall. We all know Muddy Waters, we know Howlin' Wolf, but the best of all of them was Mr. Big Willie Dixon. He wrote all the great songs. He was a great guitarist, he was the best bass player, and a great singer. This song's called Built for Comfort.
I call it the COVID diet. It took me a long time to fit back in this dress. I haven't eaten for a while. I'm surprised my hair hasn't gone green. I'm gonna need a longer lead. You ready, boys? Well, some folks feel like this, some folks feel like that. The way I'm built, baby. diet.
It's a man.
It's true though, I ate so much green stuff that my dress turned green. But then I drank so much red wine, my hair turned red. It's supposed to be good for your bloodstream.
What's this, mate?
What's good for your bloodstream, ready?
Alright, well we're going to bring a little bit of soul into this. You've had some jazz and you've had some blues and you've had different eras, but we're going to bring you a little James Brown, Man's World.
Yeah.
Just because I can.
Oh my God.
One, two, three.
This is a song for humanity, really. This is a man's world. This is a man's world. But it ain't nothing. It ain't
A song by Mr. Dynamite, James Grant.
Can we just put our hands together here for Mr. Justin Pfeiffer on the double bass who got his bow out? Justin doesn't get his bow out for just anyone, do you, Justin?
And put your hands together for, I reckon, the best drummer in the country, Mr. Rod Ford.
Mr. Rodney Ford.
If you were here last week, you would have seen him with a great dilapidated stuff. This is the man. Let's do give me a break. Give me a break.
My favourite version of this is Miss Diana Crowd, so I hope I can do some justice to it. Peel me grey, crush me some ice, skin me a piece, save my thoughts for my pillow. Talk to me nice, talk to me nice, you got to mind me, and I need the best way to fool me, think to me, either abuse me or lose me. I'm getting hungry, feel me and breathe. Pop me a call, friends be a friend. Give me a piece, take my thoughts for a while. Chill me some wine, keep standing right, just entertain. Champagne me, show me you love me. Can't love me best way to show me I'm getting hungry. He's an agreeable chap. Love me only be luxury's lap. When I holler, skip, when I snap, when I say do it, jump to it, sing it from scratch, roll me a crack, cut me a rose, make my tea with a bell, just hang around, pick up the tab, never thinking, will just make me forever be, well, don't be let me, I'm getting hungry. Me,
Keep going around there. Keep going around.
a great beauty, a great I do love that song.
We're going to do
All right, we're going to tell you a little song here. We're going to sing it, and you're going to sing it back. In our lives, we've always wanted to tell somebody to mind their own business. It's true. You can pretend that you don't. You Like, don't look at me like that. I know you want to tell somebody to mind their own business, and sometimes in your life, I know, it's deep down inside you. This is your time to let it go. Alright, so when I say mind your own business, you're gonna say,
Mind your own business.
that's it. I couldn't hear you. When I say mind your own business, you're gonna say, that's correct. Now, like, get it out there. This is your time to shout it out, because you've wanted to say it for years, I know. It's true, I can see it. I can see it. Don't you look at me like that. I can see you want to say it too to somebody. It's deep down there. Are you ready? Well, if my man and I are fussing, baby, that's alright. 'Cause me and my man, we got a nice little fight. Why don't you mind your own business? Yeah, mind your own business. I said mind your own business, 'cause you won't be mine tonight. Well, the woman on the party line, she's the nosiest thing. She picks up the receiver when she knows it's my ring. Why don't she mind her own business? Yeah, mind your own business. Yeah, mind your own business, 'cause it won't be mine. Now let's get it for the crowd. Here we go. I said mind your own business. Mind your own business. Like, really? Yeah. Mind your own business. Mind your own business. Mind your own business. I can see you cooling about that, but you won't be minding mine.
Well, if you want to hold your tongue,
That's the business. Don't you worry about me.
why don't you mind your own business? Oh yeah, mind your
Your own business.
I said now, mind your own business.
Because you won't be minding mine.
Come on,
I want to take my hand away. mind your own business. Again, mind your own business. Come on. own business. I said, now mind your own business, but you won't be mine. They did all right. Let's go in here. Here we go. I said, now mind your own business. Mind your own business. Mind your own business. You got some competition. Mind your own business. I said, now mind your own business. Mind your own business. I said, mind your own goddamn business. Mind your own business. I said, mind your own business, cause you won't be minding mine. Now this is over here in the naughty corner. Here we go. Mind your own business. Mind your own business. Mind your own business. Then pull it up. Mind your own business. Mind your own business. Mind your own business. Mind your own business. I think naughty corner's got it. It won't be minding mine. Let's go on. Here we go. I said, mind your own business. Well done, naughty corner.
Are we doing the
I'm all tangled up here now.
This was a song recorded in 1964. Some of you may remember
That
that.
person wanted to sing Mind Your Own Business too, I know it. That's what they're ringing for.
Hey, at this stage, I'd like to pay respects to a couple of people in the room. One is Lynn Rogers up there, that beautiful woman. Happy birthday for whenever it was.
Beautiful languages.
This woman is a legend of Australian music and must be lauded. Thank you very much, Lynn, for your support. And all you folks on the table there, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And again, thank you to everybody that came tonight. We really appreciate it. Everyone who supports live music should be thanked and be grateful. We are grateful because obviously it pays our bills, but it also pays the restaurant's bills, but it also gives everybody hopefully a smile on their face by the time they walk out. And that's what music is about. If you can walk out with a smile on your face and you feel good, then we have done our job. Awesome. Awesome. There's a funny story about that, and maybe I should or shouldn't tell that story, but I'm going to. Because Love Potion was the early marriage counselling ecstasy before it was mixed and put out there in the big bad world, but it was what they used to give couples, and that's what they called Love Potion number 9. Do you know that's how that song was made? There you go. Just putting it out there, that's what it was. Anyway, I'm full of facts, or I'm full of something, I don't know. Okay, it has been Valentine's Day. Now my thing is about Valentine's Day is it doesn't have to be your husband and wife, your boyfriend or your girlfriend. It just has to be someone you love. And the thing is, you also have to love yourself before you can love anybody else. That's my theory. It's a true theory. So, we're going to sing a beautiful song called My Funny Valentine.
There is a reason we're singing songs only 100 years after they were written. That was written by Richard Rodgers and Lorenz Hart in 1937. And I wrote this yesterday. This is jazz to a T. This song simply typifies the classic jazz song, a melody of sweet poetry, an emotional, spacious beginning to a bridge, culminating in an instrumental crescendo and a big highlight sweet note for the singer. This is truly a beautiful song. That is My Funny Valentine. Thank you very much.
All right, Jack. I said this song's for you, but please don't take it personally. This is our last song for the evening. Thank you again so much. Thank you again so much for coming along and supporting restaurants and live music. I really do appreciate a sold-out room.
Thank you.
I appreciate the musicians that I'm with. Tui over here, I came back from overseas and he pushed me back and said, "Hey girl, you got a voice on you." I was 20-something years of age, I'd just come back from London, I felt like this little girl with this little voice. And now here I am being able to play with Tui, so I thank you Tui very much. Mr. Fraser Goodman, when we lost the great Wiley Reid, who I was privileged enough to do some shows with, I was looking at having to replace Wiley Reid, and no one can replace Wiley Reid, but somebody said, "Hey, you gotta try this guy out, Fraser Goodman." And that was many, many moons ago, and many, many shows ago. And we haven't played for a while together, and it's an honour to play with him again tonight.
Thank you, Fraser.
Mr. Fraser Goodman.
You can support Fraser, he's all over the coast. You go and see him, he's always playing with good musicians. He's a great guy.
Mr. Justin Pfeiffer over here. We played for many years together in a band called Nicole Parker Brown and the Late Late Show, doing a blues and a funky kind of blues and jazz thing. And he's a very established, incredible musician in his own right, and plays with a fantastic band called Trombone Kelly. If you can get along to see them, they're incredible. So I think, and I'm really, really grateful to be able to play with Justin tonight. Mr. Robbie Ford, hey, this old geezer. I get to play with him on a regular basis these days. Never in a lifetime would I imagine that I'd be playing with a man like Rodney Ford, and now we get to play with the Jazz Kings, who, by the way, we're playing at DeVito's on the next month. Yeah, DeVito's restaurant we're doing with the Nicole Parker Brown and the Jazz Kings, so please look that up. but I get to play with Mr. Galapagos Stark. He's a legend, he's a great writer, he's a fantastic musician of his own right. He's not got a bad sense of humour, and on top of that he can sing the backside out of anything. So, into anything, and so Mr. Rodney Ford, please put your hands together. And not very often do I get to play with my husband. No, I shouldn't say that. Music. But we play in separate bands, and sometimes we get to play music together. So I just feel all red. And it's great to be able to play with him. And he has his own show as well, called Mr. Brown and his Vintage Vibration that we do as well, which is like with the old gramophones and stuff and live musicians. So it's great to be able to play with him tonight. So I'm very, very thankful that we can have some fun up here. And again, thank you to you all for a sold out show. We really appreciate it.
Thank you to our dear friends who have come here and supported us. Thank you very much. We very much appreciate it. And our new friends, thank you. And thanks to Young Jack and the venue. Thanks very much for having us.
Yeah. Here we go. Come on, mate, where have you been? Straying around, sinking down alleys. I don't know what you're talking about, but I heard a few things on the rumours that my friends told me that you have not been a good man. So what did I say to him? I said, listen here, Jack. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more.
Sing this one if you know it.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. What did he say to me? Don't you Take it to the bridge, boy, 'cause I don't bother chasing miles around. Oh no, stay down the alley, looking for a fight. Singing the blues while the lady cats cry. While they have a real good day. Wish I could be carefree in ways that I don't get class and I got
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to Miss Nicole. Put your hands together.
Jack, don't you come back. Jack, don't you come back. Jack, don't you come back.
We're on holidays tomorrow.
Jack, don't you come back. Jack, don't you come back. Don't you come back. Don't you come back.
Thank you very, very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Fraser Goodman. Thank you, Brother Ian. We've had a wonderful night. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Nicole Brown, thank you, and don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, on the 16th of March we have an 11-piece band called Sweet Country. Please come in fast, we'd love to see you here. Good night, ladies and gentlemen, and see you again. Be safe. Thank you very much.
You can show your appreciation by jazz hands. It's the COVID-safe jazz hands.
Do you want one more? There's one person yelling. Do you want more up there, folks? What do you reckon, Fraser? Can we squeeze one more in, sir? All right. Do you got one more?
She can.
I'll take you, Red. I'll take you. Why don't we
Come on.
do early
Do a little BB King. Yeah, because we're out on a school night. So we're going to sing a little early in the morning. Because if you've had more than 2 glasses of red wine or champagne, you might be thinking, oh my goodness, that Nicole, it's all her fault. So this is what you can sing in the morning.
I'm blaming you.
Lisa Louise. different hair colour. Come on, Licia. We've got a very talented Licia Louisa.
She's one of our most beautiful friends in the world.
Who's about to be my sister-in-law. One of the greatest guitarists in Australia. Yeah, man. We are privileged.
This is Mr. B.B. King. The song we love, we saw this, it was Cyndi Lauper that actually did this version with John Suso. A bit of a Latin-y feel.
Come on, bird, up you come. No, no.
Now we keep it in the family here.